The red giant star filled half the sky, a molten eye casting its slow, heavy light across the surface of the planet. The ship drifted down through the thick atmosphere, and below them stretched a strange paradise, an endless sea of color and softness. The sensors read breathable air, mild temperature, and abundant flora. But it was the texture of the place that stunned them. "This looks like cotton," Steve murmured as they set the lantern down in a clearing. Sybil crouched, running her gloved hand over the grass. It wasn't grass at all. It was soft, like silk threads woven together, shimmering in hues of gold and pale blue. "Fluffy," she whispered, almost in disbelief. Every tree around them swayed gently, as if breathing. The trunks were velvety, the fronds feathery like enormous ferns. Even the wind seemed muted, moving through the soft landscape without sound. "Let's take some samples," Steve said, breaking the silence. Sybil didn't answer. She was already walking ahead, her scanner in hand, her pace brisk and deliberate. "Sybil," he called. "About what happened on Farda." She froze, her shoulders stiffening. "I was out of my mind," he continued, voice low. "The stuff in the air, it messed with me. I wasn't thinking straight. Still nothing. I should have listened to you," he said, stepping closer. "I'm sorry." She turned away, her voice sharp and quiet. Don't what?" "Don't make this about forgiveness, Steve. You don't get to apologize and reset everything." She picked up her pace, pushing through the fuzzy fronds. "Let's just finish this mission and be done." He sighed and followed, but soon the jungle swallowed them both. The soft ground absorbed their footsteps. The fuzzy trees grew denser, their cottony branches tangling above like a web. Sybil realized she could no longer hear Steve behind her. "Steve?" she called, tapping her cum. "Sybil, wait, there's some kind of interference. I can barely," his voice cut to static. "Steve, can you hear me?" Nothing. The silence pressed on her, thick and smothering. She turned in a circle, scanning, but every direction looked the same. Pale gold light filtering through the plush canopy. She started walking again. Faster this time, anger giving way to dread. "This is ridiculous," she muttered. How far could he? Then she stopped, trembling slightly. Her cum blinked incoming signal. "Sybil, can you hear me?" Steve's voice came through faintly. "I think I found a cave. Big one. Looks safe for the night." Relief washed over her. "I hear you. I'm coming. Climb one of the big trees," he said. "You should see smoke. I've got a signal fire going." She climbed. The trunk felt like a living cushion under her gloves. When she reached high enough, she spotted the plume, a thin dark line cutting through the pastel horizon. "I see it," she said. "Good. Hurry. It's getting dark here faster than it should." But as she began her descent, the forest changed. The light dimmed, and the fuzzy trunks shivered. The air grew heavy, vibrating faintly, a strange hum echoing through the canopy. Then she heard the beating of wings. She looked up and froze. Out of the deepening dusk swooped a swarm of creatures. Enormous bat-like birds, their wings leathery and translucent, their eyes glowing orange. Each had talons like hooked knives. Sybil ran. The creatures dove, shrieking, slashing at her. Her suit flashed warning signals. Impact detected. Integrity 92%. 75%. 60%. Steve. She gasped into the cum. I'm under attack. Sebel? Where are you? She ducked as one of the beasts raked its claws across her helmet. The HUD flared red. Structural breach imminent. Suit integrity 50%. The onboard AI warned flatly. She sprinted through the glowing jungle, the soft ground slowing her down like sand. The birds kept coming, shrieking, slashing, circling in the pulsing half-light. Sebel, talk to me. Steve's voice crackled through the comm. I'm running north, I think. She shouted, jumping over a low trunk. They're everywhere, Steve. They're everywhere. The creatures closed in, their talons scraping sparks against her armor. She stumbled, rolled, fired her pulse rifle blindly into the air, searing light slicing through the darkness. The flock screamed and scattered. A storm of wings vanishing into the trees. Sebel lay gasping, her helmet flickering. The soft grass beneath her shimmered faintly with her suit's emergency lights. Sebel? Steve's voice came again. You okay? She took a breath, staring at the bruised red sky. Suit integrity at 50%, she said weakly. But I'm alive. Keep coming, Steve said, his voice steady now, urgent. I've got the fire going brighter. Just follow the smoke. Sebel pushed herself up, gripping her rifle. Her hands trembled from exhaustion, fear, or fury. She couldn't tell. Copy that, she whispered. She looked toward the distant plume of smoke and started walking.